Hey, let's go. What up? Having some difficulties, y'all, but here we are. And there we go. God bless everybody watching now. And on the repeat, let's go. It's Dino Radio. I still got oil on my fingernails, ladies and gentlemen. Christy, you there?
Hey, Nino, I'm here.
Hey, Christy Maga in the building. What up, sis?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Me too.
Yeah, I just
got a lot to talk about tonight.
Yes, we do. Sorry, y'all. It's a little late live, but tomorrow I ain't got to work. The well went down, so you already know what happens when that happens. I'm free the next day. Shout out Rio in the comments, and we're gonna get right to it, sis. How are you? You doing all right?
I'm doing well. I'm doing really well.
Amen. Yeah, me too, sis.
Trying to make it in Biden's economy.
Man, ain't it tough? Ain't it tough? That's what my wife had said. She does a lot of the I guess since the Rona situation, she got used to doing the where you pick up the order, you place it, and then they take it to you. She just don't like going to the stores and just dealing with people. Plus, she saves more money like that. I digress. And she adds up the cart on the phone. And she's like, man, this thing's just like adding up the numbers. You know what I'm saying? It's just getting crazy with the price of groceries and fuel and just the cost of living. It's just wild. Go ahead, sis.
No, I completely agree. I do the same thing. I do the delivery option, and they want us living on freezer, like frozen meals and things like that. Fresh produce and all of that is so expensive. And yeah, it's definitely Biden's economy for sure. Yes, but we saved 15 cents at the picnic.
Amen. We saved 15 cents, y'all. Hey, anyways, we're going to get right to it, y'all. God bless everybody watching right now, y'all. Here we go. So, big news today, y'all. We're going to get right into this, y'all. Sorry for the delay. Sorry for being so late. We just came off the Instagram live. I was having a good time on live. I was showing everybody my studio, y'all. Cleaned it up very well today. I got a new podcast coming pretty soon, and I'm excited about that. Christy, before we start the show, what verse is the verse of the night? Go ahead, sis.
Psalm 9:17.
Let's go. This is powerful, y'all. Check this out. Psalm 7:19. You said 7:19. 9:17. My bad.
9:17. Yeah.
Check it out, y'all. The wicked shall be turned into hell in all the nations that forget God. Speaking of that, y'all, we got a lawless nation, a lawless society, and we're going to touch on all that, y'all. The border, the Trump. Let's get to the boss, Don Bigavell. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get to it. This is very bad news. Today, the boss, Don Bigavell, was found. I got to be careful. Christy said, don't say guilty. What was he found, sis? Go ahead.
He was found. He was found liable in civil court, not criminal court, civil court.
Okay, so what does this mean, sis? Give a quick breakdown of this.
So, we can look back at, I've always had a problem with civil courts, and I'll tell you why.
Okay. Even
going back to like O.J. Simpson, whether you believe he did it or he didn't murder his wife, a jury found that he was not guilty in criminal court, that he did not do that. But in civil court, they ruled that he did have a hand to play in it and all of that. So they were able to sue him for her death, even though he was found not guilty in civil court, and get money out of it. And it's the same thing with Trump, that, there were no criminal charges pressed against him, none at all. But they found him liable and made him pay $5 million to this clown. And it's just really disturbing the way that works.
And sis, this lady is cuckoo. This lady's wild, y'all. It's just crazy. And Trump straight, I seen clips of him and I believe him. He said straight up, I don't even know this lady. It's a whole crazy situation, y'all. This is wild. He's liable. He has to pay $5 million. How freaking horrible.
Exactly.
I can't even believe it.
Go ahead. I did hear, and Chula just put it in here also. I did hear that he is appealing it.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Chula. Yes, go ahead.
Hopefully she doesn't get a dime, because you can absolutely tell by her demeanor and everything that's exactly what she was after, was a payday.
Hey, shout out to Patriot couple in the building, all about the money. Well, I'm going to be honest. She got paid. But I think my wife told me that basically they did this like a day before the deadline. Like they filed this whole suit like it was like a deadline to file this, or they did something scandalous, and I wish I had that pulled up, y'all, but I didn't want to touch too much on this. But I forgot the exact scandal that this lady or her lawyer, they did something in order to get Trump, like I forgot what it was. They changed the law, or they filed something before the deadline, and I'm too bad I don't have that lined up right now, y'all. But wild times in America, and Trump held liable. I don't believe he did nothing. This lady's a psychopath. This picture ain't even what she looks like. This lady just looks like a straight up. I don't even want to say. I'm just gonna be nice at this point, sis. Your thoughts about the lady before we move on to the next subject? Go ahead.
I just think that she was out for a money grab
Mm-hmm.
and knew that this was a quick way to do it. I also think that all of this is a smear campaign for Trump, and to take, just distractions in general.
Totally agree. Okay, so from there we're gonna go to, I guess we're gonna jump into the El Paso, unless we have anything else on this situation. Sis, I forgot we got a little show prep over here, y'all.
Yeah, no.
Before we go to El Paso, but go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
Oh, nothing. I was just going to say that, I hope that people are really seeing through this. I know, all of our people in the chat and all of our supporters are, but I hope that people really just see what they're trying to do to smear Trump.
And Anomaly had a good piece on this, even though he don't even like Trump. But he said that, just because you don't like Trump don't mean that he's going to deny the facts. There's no proof. It's only hearsay of this woman, y'all. So Trump is innocent. That's my opinion. So let's get to the next subject, ladies and gentlemen. It's this real quick before we go on to the border. We got some wild clips and we're going to play them. But check this out, though. This Christie is Biden with the scheme right here. Sis, touch on this real quick. This is on the Daily Mail. Go ahead, sis.
So all I know for sure about this one is that the FBI had until noon today to turn over documents that were subpoenaed, and the FBI did not do so. And what they have said is that they do have proof of the document that they need, but have not turned it over under subpoena. And I just don't understand how that works either. How does the FBI supersede a court subpoena? It just does not make sense to me. It just says that they have it under wraps, and pretty much what it's saying is that this links Biden to a cash for access scheme. It's showing that his grandchildren and Hunter got paid all of this money under this scheme, and it's disgusting.
This is like really wild, and think about it, like the shooter is like, look, y'all, I heard somebody said like a day or a week in the news cycle was like a year. Like the shooter was yesterday or this last couple of days, and now we're on to the next one, y'all. Like this stuff is like weird how they throw us at us. Real quick, I got a question, y'all. That's Joe Biden? Is this Joe Biden Model 1 or 2? No. Like this, I'm not trying to be conspiracy theorist or Q-tard, but this right here don't look like the guy that we got currently.
No, it does not.
It's pretty wild, y'all. Hold on. Okay, so anyways, the whole point is somebody made a tweet, y'all. They're saying that there's connections of these people getting paid by foreign nations, and it's like all the Bidens, even the grandkids, y'all, like even the dog, right? Even the dog is being implicated, not just playing, but I'm saying like 9 people from the Biden crime family are being implicated in this, pay to play, whatever it is. Who knows if they're going to get held accountable? The regular conservatives are saying, we've been knowing this. They're not going to do nothing. I don't know. Let me know in the chat, y'all, what you think, if they're going to hold this man accountable ever or at all or not. So let's get to the border. Next situation is this.
Before you do that, I just want to say that, I think that it's just really sad that all of this is held from the Americans. Like I just said a minute ago, they smear Trump for everything. But what we know about this internal investigation that's going on is that apparently there's a form, and it's called the FD 1023, and it details in very, very specific terms, an arrangement between Biden and an unarmed foreigner for an exchange of money for foreign policy decisions. So that makes you wonder, who was that? Was that Trudeau? Was that
Wow.
Zelensky? What's really going on? A subpoena was issued to the FBI, and like we said, they did not comply with that, and therefore they said that they are going to force compliance, that this document is turned over.
Wow. Everybody in the comments, Vegas woman says Democrats never get charged. M's phone says, heck no, Biden will walk clean. Rio says if son get hemmed up, daddy can pardon him. Damn, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that one. Wow. Freedom says, how are you gonna prosecute a criminal in office and his son when the government, FBI, CIA won't do nothing about it, and they allow this evil to continue and destroy America? Thank you for that awesome comment. That actually brings us to our to segue here, y'all. And same thing with the verse we share from the Bible today. A nation that has forgotten God. Real quick, Christy, we're gonna get to the border, ladies and gentlemen. Very hot topic. I mean, my buddy got 1 million views on TikTok on one of his reels. My buddy Mo, I think I shared him on Instagram the other night, and he done got a milli on his views. Basically, it's a hot topic. The border. I've seen some crazy things, y'all, and we're gonna move to this. Christy, your thoughts on the border, or should I play my little clip? This little clip that I have, I want to tell a story real quick. What do you want to do, sis?
You can show it. You can show
Okay.
it. Go ahead and show your thing.
Okay, y'all, we're gonna get to this, y'all. This is very pressing. I know we got a lot of things to talk about, y'all, but we threw this show together, spare the moment. The well went down, so we in the Trump cave. So let's go right here, y'all. Check this out, though. Is it on my Twitter? Forgive me. There it is. Okay, so this is what happened to me today. I'm on Facebook, and a fellow Christian is on Facebook saying that we shouldn't have a bad heart for the migrants, illegal aliens. That's what they're called in the manual. That's the name they've been given, the actual label. So he says we shouldn't have hate in our heart towards them. We should welcome them or whatever. I said, bro, and this is a good brother that I know. I said, bro, I will not support lawlessness. And then he hit me back and said, bro, look. He said, I was very mad when I saw these clips of these people in our country. He said, but you know what? Our vote don't matter. This is what he said. Our vote don't matter. They're already coming. And maybe, just maybe, this is, for lack of better words, what we deserve. That's why I took it. But he's basically saying, y'all, that, hey, a nation like ours that has forgotten God, that has corrupt politicians, pay to play and all kinds of wickedness, that's a kind of, you reap what you sow. And when he said that, it clicked, because I always say that we deserve Biden. So I made this clip on TikTok, Instagram. It did pretty good numbers, but just a train of thought. Tell me what y'all think, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to play this clip. Y'all seen it if y'all follow me, and we'll go right here. It sucks what's happening at the border, right? But I was thinking about it. Maybe this is what we deserve, for the border to collapse and for all these illegal aliens to just infiltrate America. Biden, the economy, inflation, wickedness across the whole land. Maybe this is what we deserve. Clap for myself. No, but basically what I just said, y'all, we have a nation that's corrupt. We have corrupt leaders, and maybe we can't stop. Maybe this is God's plan. The Bible says that God appoints leaders and kings. So let me know in the chat, y'all, if basically we're the how do you say it? The roosters are coming home. The crow. I forgot how they say it, y'all. Are the roosters coming home? Right? Like, basically, is this what we deserve? Let me know in the comments. Christy, let's go to the border situation. Your thoughts? Go ahead, sis.
Yeah. So Nino, I agree in the extent that I don't hate the people that are trying to get over here. I don't blame anybody for wanting to come to the best nation in the world. I don't blame people for that. What I have a problem with is they don't come here the legal way. They don't come here with the mentality of America first. It's just, I don't hate them. I hate the administration for allowing this to happen. This is supposed to be our secure land. This is supposed to be, our freedom and where we represent and what we love. And it's being taken for granted.
Totally agree. And I forgot, sis, we got clips we'll play at the end to lighten the mood of Trump just killing it at the town hall. Y'all forgot about that. let's get to these crazy clips on the internet. Y'all check it out. Okay, oh my bad, pressing the wrong button.
Fox exclusive video shows a massive camp of people waiting inside Mexico to get into our nation. And the Border Patrol is telling us at Fox News, this is a quote, the dam is about to break. I'm Harris Faulkner. You are in the Faulkner Focus. Yesterday, the Department of Homeland Security publicly announced it was launching a law enforcement operation in El Paso, Texas. The Border Patrol Union is furious, saying that the feds sabotaged that operation, put those agents in danger potentially. That operation was set to begin, and the feds publicly announced it. Why would they do that? Border states now are also taking matters into their own hands. Texas Governor Greg Abbott deploying a tactical border force of more than 500 troops. Abbott getting right to the point, saying Texas is responding to the chaos caused by Biden ending Title 42. Biden sent 1,500 men and women from the military to the border to do paperwork. I deployed elite trained soldiers to defend Texas. That was his tweet. The governor also posted this video last night showing barbed wire installed across gaps in the border wall where a massive group of illegals tried to cross just a few days ago. And what did he tweet? Wired shut. This hour, yesterday, we broke the news on the monster-sized surge happening even before Title 42 expires. More than 26,000 people, nearly 7,500 of them gotaways, which means they're making their way in, and we have no idea who at least 7,500 people were, thereabouts. That happened in 3 days of this week. Watch.
I'm afraid this horror will not end until Joe Biden's out of office.
Anybody who tells you that this border is in any way under control has either lost their mind or is lying.
The only thing they've done on this border, Harris, is send more people to the border to process quickly, release quickly, because they care about the optics.
In focus now, Brandon Judd, National Border Patrol Council President. And he is actually in the center of that battle with the DHS. We'll get to that. First, let's go to Bill Malusian, who's live at the border in Brownsville, Texas, an area of extreme activity right now.
Harris, good morning to you. I'm hearing from several very frustrated Border Patrol and ICE contacts who tell me they are absolutely flabbergasted that DHS and CBP put out a press release last night announcing this enforcement operation in El Paso today, targeting these gotaways camped out on city streets. The sources say they just gave up the element of surprise. So here's what DHS announced last night, in part, quote, putting out.
I didn't even know this. You know, I didn't know that they were, fumbling the play.
A press release saying beginning May 9th, CBP agents and officers, along with law enforcement partners from ICE, will conduct a targeted enforcement operation in El Paso, Texas. ICE and CBP will not take enforcement action in or near a location that would restrain people's access to essential services or engagement in essential activities to the fullest extent possible. You just mentioned the Border Patrol Union not happy about this. Here's what they tweeted, quote, nothing like publicly announcing that dangerous people will be arrested while warning them ahead of time exactly where to run and hide to avoid arrest. This entire operation is a sad joke, another pandering PR stunt. Serious law enforcement leaders don't behave this way. In the meantime, we're talking about why we're expecting such big numbers at the border come Thursday. Take a look at this stunning drone footage. This is video we shot in Reynosa, Mexico, showing one of the huge migrant camps that have popped up across the river with thousands of migrants inside of it waiting for Thursday, waiting until Title 42 drops to cross over illegally. And this isn't even the...
I'll play the rest of it. Guys, is America falling? Is it going to fall? I mean, kind of like what I said in the little clip on my TikTok and Instagram, like getting what we deserve. The border's just going to be, broken through with all these immigrants, illegal aliens with Title 42 ending. We're going to touch on that in a minute. Basically, what is Title 42, Christy? Before I play the rest of this clip, go ahead.
So Title 42 was started in March of 2020, and what it allowed was expulsions and swift removals by the U.S. government of persons who had recently been in a country where there were communicable diseases present. So not knowing who was coming over, what they'd been exposed to, vaccination statuses, not been vetted, not knowing who any of these people were, that they could swiftly remove them. There was no due process. So it is set to end. And I want to just say, along with what you just played, because it kind of goes along with that, Nino, is that the Biden administration admitted today that they know that they have no control over who's coming over here. They have no way to vet these people, and it is going to be a free-for-all at the border.
Wow. And there's a lot more footage. I'm letting this drone play. There's a lot of stuff on TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. My buddy got 1 million views.
People were jumping in the Rio Grande to save children, Nino, that were trying to swim the Rio Grande with only water wings on. They were saving children from drowning that were trying to come over here that way. It's just absolutely inhumane.
And we have somebody we're trying to get some interviews, y'all, but they're apparently, of course, they're busy. But there's alleys. My wife said they're trying to clean these alleys, but the guys, they said you can just smell drugs. There's prostitution. There's illegals. They are in El Paso. I saw a video earlier on my TV. I told my wife, we better step up our security here in Midland, because these fools could probably be walking down in my neighborhood.
Yep.
They're walking down the street, and there's a ring video. I'm messing up. That's not what I want to play right now. My bad. I hit the wrong button. That's another thing. These guys they don't look like they're very impoverished, to say the least. But again, there's ring videos of illegal aliens walking the streets in neighborhoods in El Paso, Texas. I feel so bad for anybody that lives in El Paso or any of the cities around there. El Paso is 400 miles, 350 miles from Midland, Odessa, where I'm at. Y'all say a prayer for your boy Nino. I'm gonna play this clip. They're in the alleys, y'all. And the sister that we're trying to interview is basically saying that she could smell drugs, that there's prostitution. I seen her play a clip of a little child, sis, on the ground, laying on the ground, on the concrete, a little Mexican boy. And the lady's like, whose kid is this? And some Mexican woman, some illegal alien tells her, that's mine, don't be recording him. And she says, you know what? You're in my country. She told that illegal, you're in my country. But ain't that sad? They got reporters on the ground getting into it with these illegal aliens. And what is Biden them doing, y'all? But I'm going to play this clip real quick. Y'all check it out.
Estas son imágenes de cómo lucen las calles de la ciudad del Paso, repletas de migrantes. Son cerca de...
Okay, my bad.
Estas son imágenes de cómo lucen las calles de la ciudad del Paso, repletas de migrantes. Son cerca de 100 a 200 personas las que diariamente están cruzando ilegalmente y terminan durmiendo en las calles.
My bad, y'all. My wife showed me that you could actually put the captions in English, but I didn't get it ready for this. My bad, but you can do that on TikTok. I'll continue.
De aquí de la ciudad. Ellos se han plantado al exterior de esta iglesia Sagrado Corazón, un punto estratégico para muchos de ellos, ya que tienen miedo de ser deportados por agentes de la patrulla fronteriza. Allí es tanto el miedo que se ha creado que muchos de ellos ni siquiera pueden cruzar a otras áreas porque los agentes los están interceptando. Este es el panorama, así es como luce a esta hora de la noche. Se calcula que son entre 1,000 a 1,500 personas las que se encuentran aquí plantadas en esta área. Y realmente el panorama pues es alarmante porque es incierto lo que va a pasar. Las autoridades no han proveído tampoco un espacio para que ellos puedan pasar la noche. Vemos niños, vemos mujeres, vemos hombres de todo tipo de edades durmiendo literalmente en estas condiciones.
How is this even sanitary? Hey, shout out M's phone says this. Please pray for us in El Paso. Tomorrow's going to be hell here. I already got them in front of my house. Fecal smell, urine smell in the streets.
I mean, that's the only place they have to go.
Yeah, what are they going to do, right?
And you know what? Everybody is going to do whatever they have to get their basic necessities, food, water, and stuff like that.
Sis,
And it's getting ready to open up a whole different can of worms.
sis, I seen some guys using someone's electricity and charging phones and charging people. These illegal aliens
Yep.
are actually charging people's phones and then charging people to charge the phones. They're washing cars.
Yep.
Check out this
And
clip. This clip, go ahead, sis, go ahead.
crime's just getting ready to go through the roof. Like I said, people want the basic necessities. They have to have food, they have to have water, and they're all going to be running through this border with none of those things to have,
Sis,
and they're going to get it one way or another.
let's be honest. Thank you, stupid liberals, for voting for this is what you wanted. This didn't happen under Trump, dude. Like, screw the politics and they were Trumpers. Everything went to hell with Biden, y'all. But again, like I said, maybe it was just meant to be. Maybe it was meant to be.
And whenever,
Maybe America is just meant to fall like this, y'all. I don't know. Go ahead.
and you know, at the end of the day, they are humans,
Yes.
and regardless, if they are allowed to come over here without anybody being able to stop them, then he needs to be tried for crimes against humanity. That is absolutely, I mean, you are letting people that have no access to anything over here, and they're going to get it however they need it. So it needs to be crimes against humanity for the Mexican people and for the American people.
Mm-hmm. Here's a clip, y'all, of this infamous gas station. These guys are washing cars. Outside of it, check it out. I don't know if they're washing cars on this clip right here, y'all, but oh, my bad. Damn.
Estas son imágenes.
I'm trying to zoom in. My bad. Okay, this is not Mexico. They are in El Paso. They are on U.S. soil right now. Grown ass men. And they're showering, sis, on the side of the building. Look right here. Look right here. Back here. Right here.
Wow.
Oh, can you believe it? Can you imagine waking up and they're using your freaking water hose? God forbid. I got a badass little water set up in my front yard. I'd be pissed if I found them using the water to switch my water.
I agree with Chula. America has fallen.
A nation with no borders is not a nation, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to this next clip. This is these rappers. They really get on my damn nerves, y'all. Look at these dude losers.
Con orgullo me acabo de topar a la hija de Paulina Rubio. Camina in the morning, que yo rapeo todos los días con la honey. No te preocupes que yo lo hago muy funny. Ey, rapeo como Bad Bunny. Como personajes, recomienda el tatuador, están bien chidos los tatuajes. La verdad cambiando el tema, haciendo que las uñas se ven la media quincena. Hey, how you do? I love tattoos, me too. In the morning, hey, sabes lo puedo, tengo que decir. Speak Spanglish. Se la venía, se la entendía. Antemano que la pase todo, jalo curioso. No ves por acá, no soy famoso, pero parece que la vienen rápido y furioso. Claro que sí, bro, yo tengo razón. Le hago hijo para el TikTok, wow. Claro que tengo razón y se espera. Es el espora si el van para generando la escuela. Buenos días, excelente día. Espero que a la casa no le manden la alegría. Hermano, gracias, eso lo tengo que admirar. Que sube el video para que se haga viral. Claro que es verdad, es la realidad. Por escucharnos, thank you so much.
This guy looks like a child molester. This guy looks like he's a druggie. Point is, we don't know who the hell these guys are, y'all. They could have diseases, TB. They could have child molestation. They can be chomos. And here they are rapping. And more than likely, I don't even want to look at the comments. People are probably praising these illegal aliens on TikTok.
We don't know who from the cartel's coming over. We don't know what they're bringing over here. Wow. There's no way to vet these people. It's just like Callie just said. It's going to be every family for themselves.
And there's a lot of clips, y'all, all over TikTok. I like TikTok. It's popping over here. But this is my buddy. Yeah, this is my buddy. I'm gonna show you the million clip, the million video clip he has, 1 million views. This is my buddy Moses. We're trying to get him on the show, y'all. And real quick, Moses, he likes Trump. He's not hardcore like us, but Moses,
Hey.
go ahead.
Nino, that video you just played with those guys rapping.
Yeah.
Bugby just said, look at what's on his shirt. It has Chinese all down the side of his shirt.
Yeah. Maybe it's just fashion or not, but then again, who knows?
Yeah, they said that all the Chinese nationalists are coming over too. It's
I believe it.
me too.
My buddy Moses, he started playing these clips like 2 days ago. He already got 1 million views on one of his videos. His videos are going viral. He's like, wow, he's tripping out. We're trying to get him on the show. He's a fellow trucker. He's in El Paso. He's my good friend. He worked out here in the oil field with me for a while. He went back to El Paso and he's hauling diesel, and he's just, making footage of what he sees. And like I said, he's not a hardcore Trumper like us, but he likes Trump. He is a Trumper, and he's more, Hispanic with the more Mexican culture. But he even said, this is an invasion. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an invasion of America. America has fallen. Here's one of his clips. They're in the freaking city. Look at this crap. And what do they do with them, though? These are so many people. What are they going to do with them? Put them in where are they going to put them at?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Everybody has basic needs, food, shelter, and water, and crime's getting ready to go up. We talked about food shortages before. What's really getting ready to happen?
See, he put, this is an invasion of our city, my boy Mo. Mo Money.
He just messaged me, by the way.
Oh, damn.
I know.
What'd he say?
Let me look real quick.
Hey, Christy, ask him if you can call him. Can you call him on the three-way?
Let me see. Hold on.
Okay. Wow, y'all, look at this crap.
He said that he would love to go live with you on Saturday if that works for you.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, it's already 11 o'clock over here, so he's probably going to go to work. So there's that, y'all. Yeah, we'll get Mo on here, y'all. And let me click on his actual, profile, y'all. Look at his profile, y'all. Shoot, here he got a lot of views. One of his videos right here is 1.5 million. This is one he barely just made 2 days ago.
You have hundreds of migrants here. You have hundreds of migrants crossing the border. What you guys just witnessed was the front lines here in El Paso, Texas at the border highway. There's hundreds of migrants crossing daily, thousands of migrants in downtown. Our city is being overrun. We have a serious invasion here, and we need help. We need the federal government to step in and stop these people. We need to get these guys to go back to their country and not to wait here. What's happening is that they're going to Greyhound stations, or they're getting court dates, prolonged court dates, and just they're releasing them into the city, and there's lots of crime. Like a little boy that was at about 16-year-old boy that was at a shelter here. One of those migrants stabbed him to death.
What?
So there's crime that they're not reporting happening here in our city. But I'm here. I live here. I'm from El Paso, and I see this daily. So don't believe the reports of, oh, these are refugees. These are not refugees. I've never seen refugees with brand new Jordans. I've never seen refugees with cameras taking videos and TikToks. I've never seen refugees smoking vapors. I mean, these people are not refugees.
He got a good point there, sister, because I remember that I seen them on one video I posted on my Instagram, I think yesterday, the day before. They're dressed pretty nice. They don't look like they're starving for a meal. What the hell is going on in this country, y'all?
I don't know. It's just got me really, really emotional.
Oh, here's another video he has. My bad, but go ahead, sis.
No, it's just got me really emotional that we are a fallen country, and and we have got to get some leadership in quick.
And sis, I told you, more money. He's saying it. It's an invasion. He calls them migrants. They're not migrants, y'all. A migrant, and when they try to use that stuff from the Bible, when they try to use verses from the Bible to say foreigners or whatever verse it is to welcome him, there's a difference between a foreigner and an illegal alien. A foreigner, someone that comes into that verse to try to use, that person is not going to leech off the land, break the law, come and break in your house, use your water hose. A real migrant or a foreigner or something like that, in regards to the Bible, they come through, they pass through, and they continue on like a real migrant. These people are leeches. These people are coming to this country for a reason to stay here. It's not a foreigner. That's not a migrant. That's an illegal alien. With the documents call these people. I call them illegal aliens. And there they are in the comments on my TikTok videos. They're human beings, not illegal aliens. I say, ma'am, that's what they're actually listed in the official DHS documents from back in the day. They've been labeled illegal aliens. That's the word that I use, and I don't give a damn what anybody says about it. I'm gonna play this video.
We're witnessing here is firsthand an invasion of our city. We're dealing with right here. We're witnessing here is firsthand an invasion of our city.
Sis, and if I get pissed off when I'm driving around my city and I see a grown panhandler on the corner and I stop to tell him off, or I go call the Midland Police Department to get this guy off the corner, he's panhandling. These people are set up on sidewalks in the city, sleeping, defecating, and urinating all over the place. They're stinking up the joint. This is crazy.
Skid Row in every city is what it's going to be.
Oh, let's continue. Look, you got some more video.
I'm sitting here in line waiting to get loaded. But as I'm sitting here in line, I just want to give you guys a couple of things that I've been thinking about lately. So what I've been thinking about is, I understand the material stuff is important, but what's more important is time.
My bad. I didn't want to cut that off. But he says his family and time is more important, y'all. My bad. I wanted to let it play. My finger clicked it. Anyways, that's Mo Money, y'all. He's going to be on the show this weekend. He's probably getting ready to go to sleep and get rest. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to tell you. This is just horrible. It's wild. Christy, final word before we move on to... my bad. I saw the Biden stuff right here, y'all. But we already talked about that. There's a list of the names, but I pulled it up too late. Final words, Christy, but let's go on to a nicer, a better topic. Trump demolishing them on the town hall tonight. Final words on the border. This is just horrible.
It is. It's just horrible. And like I said, it's made me emotional. You know, wow. I have deep ancestry of like my grandfather's third cousin that fought for this country and had monuments named after him. And like my bloodlines are just deep in this country. And I know that, you know, I'm not one that usually gets really deep into ancestry and stuff like that. But to allow it just all to be taken away by there being no lawlessness or no law, you know, for the land, it just makes no sense to me. And it infuriates me.
Yeah, it's something else. I wanna put up another clip, y'all. If I can pull it up real quick, I don't want to waste everybody's time here, y'all. But I want to show some of the Hispanic pages. You know, some people actually support this stuff, y'all. They think it's funny, you know, and I don't think it's funny whatsoever. Like, they ain't got to live here. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to deal with this. Let's see if I can pull it up something real quick, y'all, before we go on to Trump in the town hall. That's pretty funny.
Let me ask you a question. This is something that Chula just asked, and I wondered this too. What's Abbott doing about any of this? Has he made any statement?
I think he's sending the National Guard, I believe. And I saw him on TV doing something, saying something, but Abbott's a joke. Nobody respects him. Nobody thinks highly of him. Well, I'm not saying I hate him, but I don't know what he's doing, to be honest. I know he was up there, you know, pouting around. I don't know, and I saw the Border Patrol, or I saw some government agency with barbed wire, and I ain't gonna lie, I told my wife, I said, man, they need to whoop their ass. I mean, you know, get them out the country, like freaking put some force on them boys. But I digress, y'all. I don't know what Abbott's doing, to be completely honest. Let me go ahead and show y'all this. Go ahead.
His latest quote said, "The cartels are working in collaboration with President Biden and the federal government to facilitate the illegal cross-border. We are being overrun by our own federal government. Texas being undermined by our own federal government in our efforts to secure our border."
Look, check it out. Speaking of that, here's Greg Abbott's plan. 44 Vato speaking on it. Check it out.
Guard has now been deployed to the U.S.-Mexico border. They're saying that tens of thousands of illegal immigrants are attempting to cross into the U.S. And Texas's governor is now setting up razor-wired fences in order to repel all of the migrants. As you're seeing in this video, they're being set up all across the border. And like I said earlier in the video, there's 10,000 illegal immigrants trying to get in daily. But there's over 150,000 on the way. Breaking news.
So there was that little clip. There was that clip of them in the water with the barbed wire and the kids. This is crazy, y'all. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, like I said, I saw that clip, y'all. The last thing I saw of my family is a ring video of these people in a neighborhood. They're in somebody's front yard walking around somebody's house. That's the worst part, sis. Can you imagine you go outside and you see an illegal sitting on your porch set, right?
Yeah, it won't end well.
I have a feeling they're going to be let in. Hey, Cali Confidential, they're already in, bro. They got at least to have probably 10,000 already in the city. But the thing is, Title 42 or whatever Trump put in there, it expires. I don't know if it's. I thought it was tomorrow night, but I heard it was tomorrow. I don't know what time it is, but tomorrow is the day that it actually expires. That's why they all have flooded the border, y'all. They're ready to cross over.
Everything I've heard is tomorrow night.
Yep, tomorrow night. Okay, so with that, y'all, just keep the nation in your prayers. Is this meant to be? I mean, think about it. Let's be completely honest, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to the Trump, busting them down on CNN. But let's be honest, y'all. We're a nation that promotes mental. I gotta be careful, Christy. Mental. What's the word here, sis? Mental.
I'm having a hard time with this one too.
Mental disorders.
Yeah.
We're a nation that has forgotten God. We're a nation that pushes science in a form of religion. We're a nation that has done a lot of evil things. We're a nation that we deserve this, y'all. And people got mad at my video saying, we don't deserve it. We're the people. You know what? A lot of us didn't stand up.
Nope.
Did you wear the mask? Did you take the needle? Did you ever stand up, at a city council meeting? Did you ever do anything besides be on social media? I'm talking to myself too, y'all.
That's what I'm talking about, Nino, though. We have screamed for almost 4 years now that if you're not involved in your local community, then you don't have time to bitch about what's happening. I mean, it all starts locally, and there are a bunch of us that haven't done, me included, that haven't done enough.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So let's go ahead and we'll end it. We're gonna go to the next segment, y'all. But I just want to say, pray for Texas if you can. I ask for your prayers. I know some people say the prayers don't work. I believe in prayer, the power of prayer. We're being invaded in Texas, y'all. El Paso's 350 miles away. I'm probably gonna go be with my family. I'm gonna put extra security on the house. I'm gonna keep a better lookout because they could already be in my city. They could already came over here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So pray for Texas, y'all. And we're going to bring y'all more info as we can. We're going to try to get Frank Lopez on here, the woman that's out there reporting live, Moses. We're going to try to bring the people here. But we've been trying to report on this or trying to post this, on the Instagram and social media as of late, y'all. But what can you do at this point? What can you really do? You know what I mean? And thank you, Chula, for the super chat. Means a lot to us. Any dollar we get, we believe it helps the algorithm. So thank you, sis. You donated last time too. So we thank you for the super chat. God bless you, sis. Christy, let's go to the next situation, which is is it Twitter? Trump.
It's the Twitter it's Trump and his Caitlin Collins rant.
Yeah, this is good. Thank you, Trump, for making us laugh tonight. All right, what do you want to start with, ladies and gentlemen? This is I didn't watch none of the town hall, y'all. To be honest, when Trump's on, I hardly ever watch them, y'all. People think that I worship Trump. I'm so busy in life. I got other things going. You know, if I'm not, you know, with my family or my kids or my wife or making content, I ain't got nothing else. You know, I'm not watching TV. But here's Trump, y'all, at the town hall. This guy done blew it up. This guy's got the crowd in a frenzy. I'm going to play when he walks in. I think they said that he got a standing ovation. Check it out, y'all. I'm going to play that first, and then we'll play some clips. It's pretty funny, y'all. Christy, did you see any of this, Christy, or not?
Not all of it. Not all of it. But whenever you get a chance, just read Cali Confidential's.
I know. Imagine coming home and finding some illegals camped out on your white man's grass. I like that. There they are.
Right there.
Nino America wakes up. And
so, yeah, back to this.
Yeah.
I did get to see a little bit of it, Nino, and some of it just had me rolling because you know how Trump is. He is just so blunt
Yes.
and so like unbothered by nasty people, and he cracks me up.
Yeah, I got some good clips. I'm gonna play right now the actual standing ovation he received. Check it out, y'all.
Nomination, former President Donald Trump.
Let's go. It's the boss dog. Look at that. And a CNN crowd too.
Thank you for being here tonight.
This witch.
We got quite a crowd.
Yeah.
President Trump, thank you for your time here tonight. We got a great crowd here in New Hampshire, a lot of voters with a lot of questions about what your 2020 nomination.
And then she's wearing the Hillary Clinton white jumpsuit, y'all. Whack, whack, whack. All right, let's go to this funny clip, y'all. He starts tearing her up, y'all. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Or race. If you are the Republican nominee and you are in that 2024 race, will you commit tonight to accepting the results of the 2024 election?
Yeah, if I think it's an honest election, absolutely, I would.
Will you commit to accepting the results of the election regardless of the outcome?
You want me to answer it again? If I think it's an honest election, I would be honored to. And right now, we are so far ahead of both Democrat and Republican. And you know what? If I don't win, this country is going to be in big trouble. It's so sad to see what's happening.
But no commitment there on the accepting the results regardless of the outcome.
If it's an honest election, correct, I will.
Okay, so not committing to accepting the 2024 election results or acknowledging what happened in 2020.
Go ahead.
President Trump, I want to thank you for race.
Hey,
If you are the Republican
I saw that meme they made of him. Look with his hand. Look, y'all.
Election, correct, I will.
Okay, so not committing to accepting the
Like, damn, which? What do you want to know? He done told you. Damn.
2024 election results.
You see that hand, sis?
Yep.
So not committing to accepting the 2024 election results or acknowledging what happened.
Straight dister, y'all. Okay, we got some more, y'all. We got some more. Let's see here. Check this one out. Oh, this is too
The
good,
debt
y'all.
ceiling is a negotiating.
Country is being destroyed by stupid people, by very stupid people.
You once said that using the debt ceiling as a negotiating wedge just could not happen. You said that when you were in the Oval Office.
That's when I was president.
So why is it different now that you're out of office?
Because now I'm not president.
I love this man.
What a this girl just Hillary Clinton #2, y'all just getting set up dirty. Look at this one more time.
Wedge just could not happen. You said that when you were in the
That's
Oval
when
Office.
I was president.
So why is it different now that you're out of office?
Because now I'm not president.
And the crowd just goes crazy, y'all. There's some more good stuff. Let's see here.
I love the one where he says, you are not a very nice person, or you're not. He says something, and like the crowd goes crazy. Even CNN crowd goes crazy.
Man, you know what? And I don't freaking have it. The one clip that you're talking about, but I do have one right, and I'll probably find it in a minute. He talked about the Jean Carroll, whatever. Check this. It's pretty interesting what he said about her, y'all. This lady's a crazy cat lady, y'all. Check it out. Check it out.
Her dog or her cat was named Vagina. The judge wasn't allowed to put that in. All of these things but with her, they can put in anything. Access,
This
Hollywood.
was a jury of
anything.
9 people who found
That's right.
you liable of sexual abuse. Do you think that will deter women from voting for you?
No, I don't think so, because I think the whole thing, just so you understand, ready? I never met this woman. I never saw this woman. This woman said, I met her at the front door of Bergdorf Goodman, which I read. Her dog or her cat was named Vagina.
Who names her cat that, right? What the hell?
He's not talking about that kind of cat.
No.
Yeah,
No, he said the cat, right?
Is that what he means?
That's
I
what he
don't
said. He
know.
said her cat's named the V word.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Here's another clip. And
that war in one day.
Of course, I'll meet with Putin. I'll meet with Zelensky. They both have weaknesses and they both have strengths. And within 24 hours, that war will be settled. It'll be over.
Wow.
It'll be absolutely
Do you
over.
want Ukraine to win this war?
I don't think in terms of winning and losing. I think in terms of getting it settled so we stop killing all these people and
good
breaking
answer.
down.
And spending our money.
Now,
What do you? Can I just want Ukraine to win?
you know what I'll say? I'll say this. I want Europe to put up more money because they're in for 20 billion. We're in for 170, and they should be. And they should equalize. They have plenty of money. They should equalize.
That war in one day.
This lady has a attitude, huh, sis?
Yeah, she's nasty.
I need to find that. That clip. Where's it at?
Using the debt ceiling
I
as
already did that one.
Do I have
that 2024 race. Will you commit tonight to accepting the result?
I'm going to Benny Johnson's page. I know he has to have it, y'all. I know. I gotta play that clip. That clip just went. That clip went viral. Let's see here. My bad, y'all. Look at the body language. This is the meme, y'all. See that? He's all. Look at that. He's all. That's a freaking shirt. I need to make that a shirt right there, Christy.
They did say that this Caitlin Collins, Nino,
Mm-hmm.
that they expect her to take the primetime slot that was vacated in 2021 by Chris Cuomo.
Yeah.
So she's trying to make a name for herself, is what she's trying to do.
Check it out. I got some
But
good
coming
clips.
after him,
Yeah, she's
is the
stupid.
way to do it.
What's the answer?
Do you mind?
I would like for you to answer the question.
Okay, it's very simple to answer.
That's why I asked it.
It's very simple to. You're a nasty person, I'll tell you.
Can you answer why you held on to the documents?
I was negotiating, and we were talking to NARA.
What's
you
the
mind?
answer?
Do you mind?
I would like for you to answer the question.
Okay, it's very simple to answer.
That's why I asked it.
It's very simple to. You're a nasty person, I'll tell you.
Man, look at this. This is an SNL clip, y'all.
Yeah.
Like, look at her how she's standing. Like, just. You know what I like about Trump, sis? He is savage. You know, we can appreciate his savage. He basically just gave it to her. You are a nasty person. You might have just called her a freaking, you know what? Okay, look, y'all. Let's see here. I'm gonna play another clip right here. This is after Trump destroys CNN, Trump voters continue the demolition. This clip is perfection. Let's check this one out, y'all. It's on Benny Johnson's page. Let's go.
Does it bother you that he keeps talking about 2020 and not 2024? I'll ask you first. This is Jonathan Leslie. He's 40, Republican, voted for Trump twice. How do you feel about those lies?
So I feel like part of it's also the media narrative, as you guys asked him the first question at the town hall about the 2020 election, rather than current stuff.
So don't you think he could say it's time for me to start talking about 2024 and not lies that aren't true?
Couldn't the media ask him a question about 2024?
Well, there were questions, but you're right. That was the first thing, but that's something that was on our mind. And that's why I was asked first.
Hypocrite.
Does it bother you that he keeps talking about 2020?
Wow. Let's see here. Anything else right here? And that's it, y'all. That's it with the clips. One more. Let's play one more right here on Fox. Would be a shame. I'm gonna play this one last clip, y'all. Boom.
From our nation's capital. Caitlin, what does that mean? What's George Soros trying to do with the immigration crisis?
Good morning. Okay, so George Soros is this foreign-born left-wing guy who essentially wants to change the nature of our country. And in this data dump, one of the memos was about the refugee crisis. And they made 3 points. They think that they've been successful at influencing immigration policy across the world. They think that the refugee crisis is an opportunity to continue doing so. And they think the refugee crisis is the new normal. And George Soros is this guy who is a staunch advocate for open borders. He wants people to be able to go wherever they want, whenever they want, for whatever reason. And for him, he sees this immigration policy, this crisis, as a vehicle to further his immigration agenda.
From our nation's capital.
Interesting. This guy has his tentacles and everything, y'all. Let's see here. Last one about Trump and
Nancy
But the
Pelosi
question here is, would you give Ukraine weapons and funding if you were
I
elected?
would sit down. Let me just put it a nicer way. If I'm president, I will have that war settled in 1 day, 24 hours.
How would you settle that war in 1 day?
Because I'll meet with Putin, I'll meet with Zelensky. They both have weaknesses and they both have strengths. And within 24 hours, that war will be settled. It'll be over. It'll be absolutely over.
Do you want Ukraine to win this war?
I don't think in terms of winning and losing. I think in terms of getting it settled so we stop killing all these people and breaking down this country.
Amen.
Clip from earlier. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Trump demolishing this woman. This is just something else to see. To be honest, it seems like a very good town hall. Like someone said in here earlier, he said he'd go mess with the ops. So shout out Trump demolishing this woman, this nasty woman. It's just, I couldn't believe that clip, but it went all over Instagram. Everybody's happy, and it, you know, it kind of brings you back to the days when Trump, you know, first came out. We're excited again, but how sad that we are in dire straits. We're in a very, you know, sad situation in America. To be honest, sis, Christy, I'm going to ask you and I'm going to ask everybody because I think about my family that hates Trump, certain members. Sis, I think people hate Trump so much, they will never turn a new leaf. Some will, thank God. But there's some Trump haters, y'all. They would rather the nation burn to a crisp than sit there and admit that they're wrong for voting for Biden. And they still hate this man, sis. And I know I have family members that are like that. Your thoughts, sis?
So I'm going to disagree just a little bit.
Okay.
I think that I've seen a bunch of people, and I think if TikTok is any indication of a lot of people there that have denounced Biden and said that they felt like that it was the best thing at the time, but they would do anything to have Trump back.
Yeah.
And you know, I hope that stands true. I hope that, you know, I don't know what all these illegal aliens coming in is going to do to them getting quick access to voting rights and things like that. That has me worried. With that being said, I am definitely not trying to be a doomsday person or anything like that. But I was talking to my sister about it yesterday. I don't know if Trump will be reelected.
Yeah, I've been predicting it. I don't think he'll get reelected, y'all. It's just my prediction. Shout out Rachel. God bless you, sis. Yeah, we'll give a quick rundown before we end the live. Look at the clip, sis. If you get a chance to rewatch it, we're just playing Trump at the town hall. And he's talking about, you know, Ukraine, how he'll, you know, have that war shut down in 24 hours. I played a couple clips, sis, that went viral of him at the town hall demolishing this, you know, this Hillary Clinton lookalike in this white jumpsuit. Very rude, nasty woman. She was being very rude to Trump. And I just played some clips, sis, of him basically just demolishing her at this town hall tonight. And earlier we played some clips of El Paso going to hell and this nation following suit. And there it is. Real quick, sis, final tidbit. What the hell is happening to Jamie Foxx? Your thoughts, Christy?
Oh, so that's a whole nother show. But I've gone down, my sister put me onto this, and I have gone down a very, very deep, dark rabbit hole.
Okay.
With this one. If anybody knows, Jamie Foxx was subpoenaed to testify in court against Obama and the money laundering with, wow. I believe it was with China. So they said that he was improving. Today, another statement has come out from the family that Jamie Foxx is rapidly declining and the family's preparing for the worst. So also, I would really like us to have a show about this. And to show how this ties into Leonardo DiCaprio, the same thing with him being subpoenaed to testify about the money laundering for Obama and things like that. But I would really, really love to have a show about this because it is a deep, dark rabbit hole.
Wow.
But, you know, you got a man on his deathbed. It reminds you of some Clinton annex.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know this, right? Hold on real quick. Jamie Foxx has been in the hospital. Everybody's saying what happened to him. It was the V, right? They were saying he was getting better, but now they're saying they're preparing for the worst. News has come out. They're saying that he was subpoenaed in this Obama situation with the money, and now this guy may not live. Reading between the lines. Very weird. situation with Jamie Foxx of all people, right? So, sis, what can you tell us, sis? Anything else you can tell us about this before we end the live? Any more tidbits you got?
I really would like to do a show on this, Nino. There is just so much to it.
Wow.
And to really talk about like the money laundering and how it goes back into elections to the election with Obama and how it was funneled through China. There is so much to the story. I mean, it really is a deep, deep, dark rabbit hole. But the funny thing is so I heard that Jamie Foxx had a massive stroke. That was just, like rumor circulating. Haven't been able to find that anywhere on, we don't trust mainstream media anywhere, but haven't been able to fact check that and find that's true. But it just is really weird that right before he's set to subpoena to testify that happens. But there is so much with it, Nino.
And good point, Rio. He just went viral for talking bad about Diddy. I don't know if y'all have noticed, y'all, but I follow a lot of clips on Keefe D. He's Orlando Anderson's uncle, Southside Crips that allegedly killed Tupac. And that guy's, I'm gonna be honest, he's funny as hell, y'all. He's a little old South Central, Compton gangbanger that does a lot of interviews. And look him up, y'all. His name's Keefe D. Kefed. Anyways, this guy right here, not just him, but I deal with a lot of these clips that talk about Diddy, from Keefe D to other people with Puff Daddy, y'all. It's a deep rabbit hole with Puff Daddy, y'all. This guy supposedly paid $1 million to get Tupac killed, but the money, the money was supposed to go to the Southside Crips. They killed Tupac, but the guy in the middle kept the money. So Puff Daddy kind of got lucky, because if they would have found out that money went to the killers, he would have got basically held or charged for conspiracy to commit murder or whatever, because they said he had $1 million bounty on Tupac's head. He gave the money, supposedly, I'm just saying supposedly, he gave the money to somebody that was supposed to give it to the Southside Crips. That guy ran off with the money. So with that, Puff Daddy has a lot of weird skeletons in his closet. Not just that, I've heard a story of him and Ja Rule, the rapper, I believe, were doing certain acts in a hotel room. There's Illuminati parties. There's all kinds of stories that I've heard while following the Keefe D timeline and all this urban stuff. Hold on real quick. Hold on. And I'm just saying, Puff Daddy is a key figure with all this weirdo Hollywood entertainment elite weird wackoness, y'all. So if you get a chance, look up Puff Daddy. Very weird guy with a very weird backstory. Go ahead, sis.
Justin Bieber just came out and said that Diddy was grooming him whenever he was
That's
younger.
another clip I saw. I saw him. He stayed with him for 24 hours or something like that. What the hell? Just
yesterday or the day before, it was a viral clip that went out that Justin was talking about P. Diddy grooming him and how uncomfortable he felt and things like that, and that talking about just what a nasty soul that P. Diddy is.
It gets deep, y'all. It's pretty wild. And then to be honest, to segue more, Rio, my people know. Hey, shout out Meadow Patriot for the super chat. God bless you, brother. Thank you. Once you start looking into this stuff, y'all, it goes deep. We know what Hollywood represents. I believe, I'm gonna be honest right now, it's a satanic, occult, entity. It's a monster. I would never want my kids to be Disney stars or movie stars or models. Nope. I believe musicians. This is a whole nother segment that I would like to, interview somebody that knows about this stuff. Musicians with the occult, they're selected, y'all. There's a reason why certain musicians are up there and others are not. You're not going to make it unless you sell your soul, for lack of better words, y'all. You have to basically do what they want you to do, bend over, do certain things. I've heard about about certain satanic parties, hand your phone in, take pictures in a certain way. It all even sounds like that. Epstein and Weinstein and all. It's like they're all together, y'all. They're all mixed in the same batch, basically, y'all. But the stuff with the music, that's a whole nother thing. I believe it has a lot to do with the occult. I believe it's satanic. A lot of the music is. And this stuff happened from the 60s to the 70s, from the Beatles, all that hippie free love stuff. You can even look it up. CIA funded situations, Tavistock Project. I mean, we can get deeper. I don't want to go too deep, but y'all, all this stuff was orchestrated. A lot of these musicians were fabricated, and we've been lied to for a long time. And it started from the 60s. If you notice, America has really had has really gone down the tube since the 60s and 70s, y'all. If we really look at everything from the culture, entertainment, wars, and everything, y'all, they've been lying to us for the last, 30, 40 years, really hardcore. And again, I'll leave you with this. Look up Laurel Canyon. All these musicians, and they've even made documentaries about this, y'all. It's not a secret. A lot of musicians, like the Beatles, they had session players. Okay, I know I'm going down this tangent. I'm just telling you how wicked the entertainment industry is. They had session players. They would sit there and play the music, and the Beatles and all these other bands, Jim Morrison, they would just be the front piece of the band. They really didn't have the talent. The real talent was the session musicians that played on mostly all the songs from the 60s and 70s on up. It's what they do. So I'm just saying these people were selected to be these groups, and they put this whole project together from all these groups to push an agenda. And I'll leave it at that because I'm already going too deep. Go ahead, sis.
No, I just was going to say it's kind of, you were talking about all that. We know who runs Hollywood.
Yes.
And you can look at somebody like Beyonce that was brought up in a very, very Christian household, and where she sold her soul. It's terrible.
Sis, and who else was a Christian singer? Katy Perry.
Mm-hmm.
She started as a Christian singer.
Yep. All these people sold their souls. They can keep their billions. I don't want it.
Hey, thank you, Rachel. Amen. And with that, y'all, yes, I totally agree, Rio. Hey, thank you, Rachel. We're trying, okay? We're trying, y'all. I'll part with these words. It's not easy being a Christian MAGA hatter. I don't know if you noticed, y'all, but us getting into it with old Weenie Calhoun, there's a split right now. And we did our videos about this already. What side are you on? I'm a Christian, first and foremost. And I'm going to tell you right now, y'all, there are people that are supposedly conservatives that are not conservative whatsoever. Christy, you saw that weirdo. What's his name, sis?
Conservative ant.
Touch on that freaking loser real quick, sis, before we end the live. What did you just see that guy do today?
So before I get into what I saw his video today, which popped up on my freaking feed, and I don't know why.
Sis, real quick, that's what my wife said. Ever since we started beefing with these losers, my wife said that it keeps popping up on our TikTok feed, this conservative ant, this open LGBT conservative. We've been beefing with him and Adam Calhoun, that loser. But my wife said that her TikTok starts popping up with this weirdo.
Yep, it did. And Adam Clownhoon, he popped up on my YouTube feed yesterday. But so conservative ant wanted to be big and bad and try to call out Bryson. And whenever he got backlash from that, he blocked all of us like a total weenie.
Yep.
So today I'm getting on. I saw that you had tagged me in something on TikTok. So I get on there, and the first thing that pops up, even before I clicked on the tag thing that showed you, here comes conservative ant, screaming like a little girl, talking to the camera, saying, I'm normal. I don't want children mutilated. I don't want children involved in this. I'm normal. Y'all are the abnormal ones. And just was on this rant. And it took everything in my humanly power not to respond to his video and call him out for blocking us like a weenie and all of that. But I let it go. But he is just absolutely a fraud. He is a typical effeminate male that deserves no clout. You can never call yourself a conservative and be as openly flamboyant as he is.
It's Christy being nice, y'all. We can't say what we really want to say.
Y'all know I was literally
holding back
my lip when I was saying that.
Sis, guys, I'm just telling y'all, these people, you can follow who you want to follow, y'all. But I'm gonna tell you right now, people are saying it in the videos we made about them. Go look at my last live feed and videos we did calling them out, guys. People are saying I'm tired of infighting. I'm not infighting with these guys because I was never with them. I'm not with Adam Calhoun and his kind of conservatism. And I'm not with conservative Aunt, Lady MAGA, all these people that are LGBT conservatives, supposedly. I know that was even a thing. I'm not with none of them, and I never was. So thank you, Rachel, for saying, you saluting me, because I'm telling you right now, it's tough being a Christian MAGA hatter, y'all.
And we never, ever resorted to violence over words. And that's the first place that Adam Calhoun took it was to violence and all of this. And he is just as much a skipping fiddly fraud as his friend.
And real quick, I didn't want to mention it, but you're bringing it up. But I said I was leaving it alone because he never responded to us after we were on his bumper. He made a video and he apologizes and addresses everybody except us. He threatened the Christian conservatives. We called his bluff, and he did not address the Christians, and he did not address us calling his bluff. Wants to get violent. Hey, we put our name in the hat. The dude never responded back to us, but there he is on a lame video saying some lame stuff, kissing everybody's butt, and he's not addressing the real issue, the people that he threatened with violence, and then the ones that called him out on his bluff, the weenie.
And then he had pinned a controversial comment until I got on there and responded to him, asking how come he was a weenie and didn't respond to any of us that had called him out about his violent tendencies. And then he unpinned that comment and moved it. It went to the bottom of the pile. He's a weenie.
It says, and I'm leaving it alone because I told my people I would leave it alone. But I saw in a part of the video where he was kind of throwing shots, and I'm pretty sure he was talking about me on a certain part of there. He saw us on his bumper. He saw us on his case. But I guess he's being smart, and he's just kind of shying away from his big bad threats because, like I said, he folded. We called his bluff. He folded, and there it is. That's all I got to say about that, y'all. But he made a lame video with lame excuses, and that's all I got to say about that.
Yep. But I agree. It's the best that we've said everything we needed to say now. He is not going to respond. He's going to keep skipping.
He's afraid. He's afraid. Sis, I'll say it right now. I believe he's afraid. I don't know if he's afraid of me, us, whatever, who he's afraid of, but I believe that he is afraid just by looking at his demeanor, his lame video, and his lame responses. I could tell, okay? Not that I'm trying to be a tough guy or a street guy, but I could see a man and look him in the eye, and I could tell something about the man. And if you don't believe me, go look at his video. He made his lame video, lame response about what kind of person he is. Nah, bro, I know what kind of person you are, Adam Calhoun. You're a fraud and you're a weenie, straight up. But again, like I said, we're leaving it alone, y'all. I didn't even want to go down this tangent, but we'll take it there if we want. We'll say what we want to say over here.
Yep.
And with that, y'all, thank y'all for watching. Hey, just have a great night, y'all. Hey, amen. So we could keep going, y'all, but we don't want to even keep firing the drama. But there it is. That's just a little piece of my mind. Like I said, there it is. And with that, y'all, thank y'all for watching this. God bless everybody on here, y'all. We want to keep a good attitude, y'all. We want to be positive, but don't play with the Christians, y'all. We're not here to play these games, okay? And Christy, thank you for joining me, sis. God bless everybody watching now and on the repeat. Christ is Lord. And with, Christy, Bibles, go ahead.
Anybody needs a King James Version Bible for free, message me on IG and I will get one sent out to you. Adam Calhoun included, Conservative Aunt included, and love all of y'all. Thank you so much for the support.
You're an American. You're a patriot. You got grit, Christy.
Act like it.
We're out, y'all. God bless.